Hello, this is Carla with Legacy Marketing, and today we're going to go over a few last-minute ideas for marketing your business this weekend at the 4th of July. Now, over the past few days, I've had a huge surge of traffic to my website, and people were looking for ideas to market their business and for the 4th of July, and they came across a post that I wrote last year that talks about some different options for promoting your business at some local community events. Now, one of the good things about doing special event marketing is that holidays and celebrations are a great way to market your business to your local community. It shows the people that you are local and that you are invested in your community, and it's a great way to get exposure to new clients that you probably might not normally be exposed to, and it's also a great way to generate goodwill through your community support. Now, there are a lot of different types of community events. There are parades, there's festivals, there's other local events, and if this is something that you want to start doing, just keep an eye out in your local paper and on any local calendars. City Search is a good place to look for local events, and just see what's going on and start getting a good idea of the types of events that you might want to participate in. But of course, the 4th of July is a big one. Now, since we're so close to the day of, you don't have time to go and get professional digital printing. But you still have a few options. You can do handouts like flyers, postcards, or business cards. If you don't have enough business cards on hand, I don't know that I necessarily recommend printing them out on your own computer, but you can put together a flyer and take it to like Office Depot or Office Max and run it yourself. You can also print your own postcards on flyers. A lot of times I'll go and I'll get the 150-pound cardstock that they have at Office Depot, and you can just run it through and print the postcards. And another thing that I've done is I designed a 4x6 postcard, which is a standard postcard size, but it's also the size of pictures. So what I did, since we were so short on time for a particular event, I just went to the local Walgreens. I used their online service to upload the picture, and then did a 1-hour print for the photos, and I just had them run a whole bunch of copies of the same photo, which ended up being my postcard. And so that was a really quick and easy way to get postcards on a short time frame. Now, it's always fun to kind of market with a theme. 4th of July is especially fun. You can get sparklers and hand it out, maybe print labels with your company information and just wrap it around the bottom of the sparklers. You can do the snap pops, ice pops. Balloons are always great and a big hit with kids. You can do glow sticks and also water bottles, especially if you're in a location that's really hot. But a crowd favorite is always candy. Candy's always a big hit. Now, you can, again, since you're so short on time, you don't have time to order promotional type candy. There are companies that will go and they'll do like promotional wraps around candy bars. But you can print your own. You can either design a wrap and then just print it and assemble it yourself. A really quick way is to get the mini candy bars and then get self-adhesive labels, and then just run the labels and then just wrap it and stick it on there. Another option is to do like little bags with candy and then just stick kind of like a little topper, so you just like maybe actually you don't even have to print anything. You could just get they're little kind of hobby bags. You can find them at like a craft store like Walmart or Hobby Lobby. A lot of times they're in the jewelry area where they're just 2x3, and you can go and just like stick some candy in there, and you don't even have to, you could make it a topper if you want to be tricky, but you can also just take your business card and staple it on the top, and then you have a fast and easy handout. Now, now that I've given you those, here's one thing to keep in mind. These are some last minute tips, but it's always good to plan ahead. You know, 4th of July comes every year, and if you have a business and there's things going on in your community, it's probably a good idea to be involved in that. So rather than waiting to the last minute next year, why don't you plan ahead? Right after this event, review what you did. So what worked, what didn't, what would you want to plan next year, and start making a plan. If you make a schedule for a year of the events you're going to participate, you can get your promotional items together in bulk, and then you'll just be ready to go. Also, I'm going to be launching a marketing course called the Exhibitor's Edge, and it goes over everything you need to know to market your business at community events and festivals and trade shows, and how to turn those contacts that you're getting at those events into long-term customers. So go to my website at legacymarketingservices.com and sign up my newsletter for an update. And have a happy and safe 4th of July.